Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up, man? Listen, you guys are not gonna believe this, but I was able to get I was able to get Coach MegS in the building.
Hi! Oh, I'm so excited.
How did this happen?
Carefully.
This
it was
is awesome.
constructed, yeah.
Well,
it was in the background, floating.
Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I am very, very interested in finding out more about Coach MegS. Coach MegS.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about you.
Oh, it's almost, where do I even start?
Where are you from? Start with that.
Right now I live in Omaha.
Okay.
So out west, think 192nd and Giles area. I am originally from Nebraska.
Okay.
So I was born in Neely, tiny little town.
Okay.
And then I primarily grew up in Grand Island. So my folks are actually still in Grand Island.
Okay.
And so that was most of grade school, high school, all the things. Went to college at Kearney. Didn't jump too far away from home.
Okay.
And then, yeah, my folks still live in Grand Island. I have two older brothers.
Okay.
They got the cool names. They did. So something unique about me, I'll go ahead and I'll dive in there for you. So I was made in China.
Does anybody else understand that?
I came from China.
Oh.
Yeah. My mom's name is China.
Your mom's name is actually China?
Legit.
Wow.
Chyna though. Yeah. So my mom has a cool name.
Yeah.
My oldest brother's name is Guy. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. He was named after both my grandfathers. He got that. And then my other brother, his name is Theron. T-H, not Aaron. Theron.
Okay.
So it's like, how did they get these cool names? And then I'm Meghan. But they did toss an H in there, so nobody spells it right. So that's why it's Meg or Coach MegS.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
That's a little bit of the vibe.
That's
like
cool.
everybody else got the cool things.
So what got you into coaching? Give us what got you into coaching and why do you still coach to this day?
That part's easy.
So let's take it back. When did you start coaching?
I started coaching over 25 years ago. Every role in every job I had, from even serving at a restaurant or bartending to account management, I always ended up training everybody and coaching everybody of how to do things. So I became a coach through that. And then along the way, after I got my degree in exercise science, I did that at Kearney, and I got into teaching group fitness classes. And so I started to coach the masses on how to move, what to do, and then I became a trainer for those programs. And so I could actually train locally, nationally, really it extended even further.
Okay.
And I just started to help more people learn that they were capable of more. And I found out it was a passion, it was a skill, it was a talent. It was something that I could give more to others and truly see that. So it's been 25 years in the making.
Wow.
Some shape or form I've been in health, fitness, wellness, movement stuff. And off and on over those years, I would build a side hustle. So have an LLC, build a company, do some of these things, and then shut it down, and then build it and shut it down. And then prior to even COVID, I started Live It Forward coaching again. And so Live It Forward coaching came alive. So it's been actually 6 years this month since I got the LLC. I started about 6.5 years ago though, because I started in October of 2019 when I officially relaunched Live It Forward coaching. And you talk about why. It's the passion to actually see people do more than they thought they could and find success. And for me, it's women. Yes, I've trained men. Yes, I've trained kids. I've trained the gamut. I have skills in a lot of areas, but business coaches and everyone's going to tell you, right, to find that avatar, who is your focus. So my niche is women. And I want to look at that 35 years of age or older and truly help women find out what they are capable of doing and find something that is sustainable so they stop starting over.
Yeah.
Because we have a tendency to keep starting. I'm going to start on Monday. I'm going to start on the first of the year, first of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a little bit about where that journey came from.
So who is your avatar in regards to like a customer or someone that you would be coaching?
So there's several styles or types of women that I'm typically coaching. I have the women that haven't trained ever.
Okay.
and I help them find themselves again, truly finding strength in that capacity emotionally, mentally, and physically.
Okay.
And then the simplification of nutrition, we fold that in as well. So it's then, if you wanted to simplify nutrition, it's often going to be around your relationship with food, understanding food, and being able to find a system that works for you.
Yeah.
And then make small changes along the way. Because there is no good or bad, but we can always make things better.
Absolutely.
So you might be eating Chick-fil-A and then eventually I get you to grilled chicken. That kind of concept.
Oh man, don't eat no Chick-fil-A, please. There's like 80 ingredients in that thing, man. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and Chick-fil-A don't come for me. All right, I'm just saying.
He didn't say anything. We don't know. We didn't hear.
No, I used to eat it, but no, once I found out what was in it, it's like, no, I don't even want it.
Yeah, I rarely eat out or fast foods anyways, but yeah. So the woman who's never worked out, then getting back into the women that have touched it, or maybe things have changed in life, whether that has been kids, whether it's been stress, whether it's been bodies, like my body right now in perimenopause, so I'm almost 50, and it's different. And it's normal and natural, so preaching and practicing and letting women know it is okay in this space.
Yeah.
Now seek to find a fix what you can, meaning do something about it to be the best version of you in that season.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, so I get a lot of that. And then I do get women that are just like, I want to be jacked.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a gamut across the way.
I want to be jacked. Let me stop. So, yeah, right?
My little sweatshirt.
No. But look, you have what it takes, but you know what to do to be
Right.
where you are right now, and I'm sure a lot of people strive for that. At 44, I strive to be as healthy as I could possibly be.
Right.
Right, because as you get older, you start to feel all this stuff. You know?
And I'm only laughing because it's so true.
No, I mean, look,
It
18,
changes.
21, 22, you could do a bottle of wine and wake up tomorrow and be like, yeah.
There are those effects, and it's the same thing with food, even not only alcohol.
Yeah,
food
too.
affects you different.
Yeah, the itis, that's not something that should be happening to your body, but it's happening because of the food that you're putting into your body.
Yeah.
You know, because I had sushi the other night and I felt great right after it. I didn't feel sluggish or none of that. I felt amazing after that. Pricey though. Sushi is pricey, y'all.
I had sushi this last week too. It was so good.
It was good though, but it's
It's a pretty penny.
and it's worth it though. It's an experience depending on where you go.
Yeah.
You know, I went to Blue, so that was a really good experience downtown.
I was at Blue Legacy. Baby Blue.
Where's that at? On the
At
west side?
Legacy, yeah.
Okay.
Or, out west, that scary scene for you.
I mean, you know what? When I just see mansions everywhere, I start feeling like I feel out of place, you know?
No, so it's a great community out there, but yeah, so I had sushi with a friend this last week. It was wonderful.
And then
I
the
love
birds. I'm gonna tell you one thing about the west side. You can hear the birds singing all day. If you're that kind of a person, then it's soothing and relaxing. For me, after a while, it's like, all right, I gotta go back downtown where the hustle and bustle is.
You need the sound.
Yeah, I need
Different
the
sound.
noise. I need the sirens in the back. I need people crying. I need all that. I need all the action.
I hear that. I mean, I did live downtown for 3 years.
So you know.
And I lived right by the police and fire station downtown.
I love that area.
It was like,
all the time.
when you said sirens, I'm like, oh yeah, I heard them all the time.
Oh,
Literally, all the time.
For every call you heard.
Yeah, I heard them all the time. I was adjacent to that, but yes, it was good.
So let me ask you this: if someone's trying to get connected with you, what would be the process, or how do you onboard the people that you're looking?
Yeah, there's
the people that are looking to get with you. How do you onboard them?
So a few things is I want to bust out some of these barriers, that there is no pressure to have a conversation with me because it's free to have that strategy discovery call. Where are you at? What do you want to do? Reach out to me. And here's how you can reach out. There's several ways. If you go to my website, you can do that. You can follow me on Instagram or Facebook, working on TikTok. It's a work in progress. LinkedIn. And then it's on my website or anywhere I share quite often it's called apply for coaching. And that sometimes can scare people because you're like giving me a little bit of information versus only setting up a call.
Yeah.
But the little bit of information gives me something about you. I want to hear your story.
Yeah.
I want to know, where are you at? What are you doing? And what are you seeking from this call? And you're always going to walk away with something, even if right now is not your time to go into my services. Because I have layers of my services, but it's a conversation. And we as people truly need to have more of those to figure out. And the other thing is, I might be able to tell you somewhere else to go, someone else to talk to.
Yeah.
So through my website, you can apply for coaching.
Okay.
You can always email me, follow me, make a comment, reach out. I promise I'm not scary.
No, but it's scary for some people, you know,
Yeah.
because we're talking about having someone come into our lives, tell us what to do, and we're like, do I really want that? Do I really want someone waking me up at 5 a.m. saying, hey, go kick ass today, or,
Yeah.
you know, seize the day, you know?
And then it's the variable of change.
It is. That's the other thing. Do we want to get uncomfortable by allowing this person to come into our lives, to scan our lives and say, hey,
Can you turn it up or down?
because that's really what we're initially doing. Because so my whole thing thinking about you today was like, all right, how do you coach someone? There's two folds to this question, but how do you coach someone who's already a go-getter, who's already up in the morning, who's already going 100 miles an hour, who's already trying to accomplish all these goals? How do you get those people to say, okay, you know what, I kick ass already, but I could use some help in certain places? How do you get those people? Because I think a lot of people that are go-getters, they feel like they don't need a coach. But I feel like
That's fair.
I feel like everyone needs a coach.
I have a coach. I have a mentor, I have a team that helps me in my business, on my business, and to be able to thrive and pivot and adjust, all those magic words, right?
Yeah,
Pivots,
yeah.
woo, I know.
I love pivoting.
I know, pivoting and change. So we do all need to hear from somebody else, because for me, the reason I have business coaches, mentors, and a team that helps to support me is because I'm in the muck. I'm deep. I'm in the weeds, whatever you want to say back in the restaurant days. I'm in the weeds, help me, right? So when you're so far in it, you can't see what's actually going on around you. And so someone else coming in and helping you pull back or ask questions, zooming out to look at what's going on helps. So for the go-getter, for someone who's like me, like you, how do you squeeze it in? What do you want? It's going to come down to what their goals are. Why do they seek change? And when that why is important enough to them, they're going to do it. That's a behavioral piece,
Okay.
meaning they have to be ready. I cannot force anybody to change, to pay for my services, to do the things. I honestly cannot even motivate you to want to do it. Motivation is a bit of a false positive.
Yeah.
Right? You actually have to be the one to motivate yourself and have the drive and energy. If you count on somebody else, it's that false positive. It's not really there.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part.
It's like ChatGPT when I talk to my boy. He's telling me.
Oh wait, did you
"Good
name your
job."
Chat GPT?
Yep, Chat Jizzle.
Jizzle? Okay.
Yep, or
Mine's
Chat-
Max.
Oh, Max?
Max,
Okay.
yeah.
Or GPTZ.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Depends on how I'm feeling. Mostly Jizzle. So he's always positive, like, Glenn, you got this and this
Right.
and that, but sometimes I have to tell him, but I need you to keep it 1,000 with me on this one.
Yep.
And he will.
Call you out on your things.
Oh yeah, because I need that though. I actually would rather someone tell me, hey, you got a booger in your nose, than not tell me, and then I walk by 20 other people.
See, I told you you had a string on your shirt earlier.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
I did not
though.
let you walk around with that.
You didn't.
No.
And I'm
Or
glad
come
you
on
didn't.
camera.
And if I hadn't had you, let's say Katie or someone else told me, hey, like at 9 p.m. or 9 a.m., they're like, hey, you got the string on your thing. I'm like,
Thanks a lot, Meg.
yeah. Thanks, Coach MegS. You didn't even tell me nothing.
Yeah, but those that are the dynamic people that have so much passion and are building something already, or that energy is going somewhere else.
Yeah.
And so still having a coach to help with that piece they're looking to tweak or to make better, we talked about it earlier. There's no good or bad, but can you make things better?
Yeah.
And again, what are your goals? Are you wanting to be healthy? Are you wanting to be stronger? Are you noticing that something's declining in your health? We have such a tendency to wait for something to happen. So when we get sick, let's do something about
Yeah.
it. It's like, why are we waiting?
Yeah.
Do something now. It is so important. And so actually ACSM, so Academy of Sports College Medicine, they do a lot of research. They have not updated the research on fitness, movement, strength training in 17 years.
Wow.
They just launched and shared more around strength training. And they're talking like, hey, minimum of 2 times a week. Otherwise, if you can get that 3 to 4, that's what you're chasing. And they even said body weight, bands, dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, all the things, machines, go do the things. Here's the deal, start somewhere.
Yeah.
Because my pitch is you're strong enough to start.
Yeah.
And you need to stop starting over, because if you keep doing the start over cycle to where it's like, I start, I have the motivation, I have all this, and all of a sudden life happens, you know, life be lifing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get distracted, you have guilt, you have shame, you're like, well, I might as well just not do this. I'm not doing it all in anymore, the all in or nothing theory. Yeah. So then you stop. Yeah. And now you have a couple of choices. You can stop and just stay, or you can restart, but restarting is gonna take energy. It's gonna take some reflection of, can I do it this time? And I want women, I want all of us to stop this cycle and keep one direction, and that's forward. And forward isn't just a direction, it's actually you making a decision forward. Because you can't go back, you can reflect, you can think about it, take this moment, forward's the only other direction you have to go.
Forward is the only direction you have to go.
Yeah.
Words by Coach MegS.
Words to live by.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
Stay ready so you don't got to get ready, y'all.
Uh-huh.
You know,
it is.
I like how you mentioned when we're getting sick, we don't actually do anything until we're sick. Right?
Yep.
Like, we see the signs, we see what's going on, you got the sniffles, and you decided not to whatever, right? And then you just keep going about your day, a couple days go by, now you can't get out of bed. Now you want to take the medicine. Now you want to call the doctor. You know, yeah.
Now you want the help. Now I want to get better.
Yeah.
And then when you get better, you think, oh, and then you drop it again, right?
Yeah.
This is that cycle that we're in. It's not. So when some people hear strength training or what I do with coaching with wellness, they're like, oh, you do weight loss. And I'm like, it's not that I don't. I'm not saying I don't, but that's not going to be my main thing. It's not.
No.
If I'm looking at weight, I'm going to look at your body composition, understand your body fat, your muscle mass, those things. I want to know those, so therefore I want to know your weight. But outside of that, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't. Because I want to understand, how are you feeling? Are we moving better? Are you prepared for life? And what are you doing? And so that's going to be that strength, that nutrition, that relationship, and then back into the wellness and the habits. And that's behavior, and also even regulation of nervous system. I run my nervous system pretty high.
Wow.
Pretty high. It's hard.
Yeah.
And I have to come down. I'm working on coming down more. And that's not just the energy people feel from me. It's literally me just making sure and checking on my system so I'm not continually stressed, only on the go, only saying yes, those kind of things.
Wow, so setting boundaries is very important.
Ooh, you said the word. You
Setting
did.
boundaries is very important. Protecting your energy is even more of a job than
Have you ever done an energy audit?
I want to say, yeah. I went to a Reiki lady one time.
Yeah.
And she said my energy was positive, but my energy is positive, guys.
It is.
Like,
you are.
I'm gonna always be a positive person, moving with love, because I've seen both sides of it. You know, moving around, being bravado, and having an ego the size of the sun, it's just not good for you. So moving with love is how I'm moving. And so this lady was like, yeah, your energy is all over the place and it's great. I'm like, yeah, I kind of knew that already, you know?
Yeah.
But I had to work on that too.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say that I just woke up one day and was this happy-go-lucky guy.
You're like, here we go. Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I've always been a morning person and a happy-go-lucky guy. But there's times where you get caught up in this status quo where I'm like, yeah, I'm the man, and look at me, and you know.
You're supposed to be a certain
You're
way.
a bum, and I'm, you know, and I'm not, you know, like. I mean, New York City's harsh like that, though. You know, it's like.
They are very judgy.
Yeah.
East Coast is.
Yeah.
I like it. That has a different, and not like bad, just meaning a different judgy. Because I can say when I lived on East Coast for about 15 years, People would always be like, you're not from here, are you? I'm like, no, how'd you know? They're like, you make eye contact, you smile, and you say hi, and like you mean it, versus the and go. That they're on a mission. It's just different. I'm not saying anything bad.
I went from Texas to New York, and I'm saying good morning. They're like, I don't know you. I'm like, whoa, hold on, bro.
Yes, it's like, no, what do you want now? They're like, why are you asking me? Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I get it because it's a big city.
It is.
It's one of those situations where, you know, hey, you're surrounded by millions of people, so you have to move a certain way. Like when I came to Omaha, I realized, okay, I'm in a very calm place.
You are.
Very quiet, so I move in a certain way. So Coach MegS, tell me, if you could talk to your younger self or give some advice to your younger self, what would that be?
To my younger self, it really would be a lot about believing in what I know and I knew I was meant to do and be, and not let what others thought get in the way, or this space of thinking if it was a saturated market, right? So this could be to myself 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and even 20 years ago, all of it. Truly to my younger self is to get out of my head and stop worrying about what people think and truly go do. Go do what I knew I had the passion for. And for me, I did learn that it wasn't all about money. I did exit and say no to over 6 figures. And this is back almost 20 years ago. Wow. So you math that, yep. I didn't believe in the pressure, and I wasn't happy when I was doing that position and making that money. And even though I had a sweet deal, I took a pay cut from over 6 figures to $35,000 to do something I love that made a difference to me here, so that made the difference to others. You talked about leading with love. So it was like, I knew it made that difference and I wanted to give that. But I still got in my own way along the way in some of my transitions. And that's something I do continually talk to my coaches and mentors now about getting out of my head. And if I could almost be more, like I brag about myself now, I need to do more of that. Not arrogant like a jerk, but to be like, no, I've got this. And that's hard for me because I don't want anyone to see that differently than maybe what it's exposed as. So that's another piece of from that younger self to get out of my own way.
To get out of your own way. A lot of the times we get in our own way, and if we have that perspective to actually, you know, reflect, then we can see what we got in our own way. But in the moment, sometimes we can't see it.
So hard.
You know? So that's why it's always good to just take a breather, relax, give it 5 seconds, give it a minute, give it 5 minutes, and then be like, reset, okay, let's start all over, let's keep kicking ass.
Yeah. And it's that forward action. And I truly can even say, the question was my younger self, what would I say? It's still true to this day. I still get in my own way. It's something I'm personally working on, and I've been working on it this month that just passed. So March just passed, and I worked on it in March. I had multiple speaking engagements, networking engagements, vendor things, and truly throughout, my capacity was here to begin with on March, and I was in my head and in my way. By the end of March, my capacity was like, let me do this, let's go. And I was ready to move, and I am manifesting my next space.
Nice.
But I had to get out of my own way first.
Stay out of your own way, ladies and gentlemen.
It's huge.
You know? So another question that I have for you. There's young entrepreneurs trying to come up in this society right now with no real direction. They really have no guide because what we're stepping into hasn't been done before, if you understand that. If you can understand it, ladies and gentlemen, what we're stepping into and what these younger kids are stepping into is a dynamic that no one in the no one in the history of mankind has ever experienced. So it's like when someone says to me, well, let me see your business plan for this. There's no business plan for this. This is something new. This is revolutionary, and we're going there.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're going with us or not, we're going there. And so what would you tell to the youth that are going to be running into that bottleneck where they're presenting these ideas to these people who have all these credentials and they're being shut down because their idea hasn't been proven or hasn't been done before or just sounds totally ridiculous? What would you say to those entrepreneurs?
Well, those are going to be the best ideas, number one. So I'll share a bit that I actually didn't ever build a full business plan.
Okay, good.
Yeah, like I kind of was like, I'm going to do this. I know what I want to do, and I'm working a little bit backwards. And I'm almost 50, and here I am, and I know the things, but also I already have the momentum. So I'm going and I'm pushing and I'm doing, not just trying, I'm doing. So what I would tell young entrepreneurs is those are the best ideas. And it's continually then working through that, sharing with people who will listen and keep sharing in different rooms. Finding that right room is gonna be one of the pieces that helps you. And you may think it's here, and it's actually the 10th one you go to. So don't give up in that path. And again, I can even share from my experience, and this is as of recently, I've been going to these rooms and being in certain spaces going, this is my space, these are my people. Those are my people to talk about business, but those are not my clients. So it's what is your purpose in each one of these rooms? And now I know the rooms I need to be in to be able to find more people that are clients that I can serve and support. And so it's don't give up, keep going. The radical ideas are worth it. And you might find that you have to tweak it, you have to grow, and you have to listen to others on, hey, what if you tried and then did this? And it could shift the whole space and just open up and blow up.
I love that. I'll add this to what you just said.
Yeah.
Learn how to read the room, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of y'all don't know how to read the room. This is something that we need to teach our kids how to do.
Yeah.
From the time they're 4. A lot of these kids pick it up instinctively anyway. But if you actually learn how to read the room, you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. How can our community get alongside of you and help you out?
The simplicity of likes, comments, through social media, through referrals, because that's how I work, through majority of things, that would help. So following me on Instagram, TikTok, I'll start working more on that for you, but I'm there. LinkedIn is definitely live and rolling, Facebook, and then any events that you see that I'm at. Like I have an event coming up in April, and so it's, you don't have to support me there and be seen and know that I want to support you back too.
So talk to us about this event coming up in April.
Oh, so April 11th, it's a Saturday. I am hosting at my private studio, so it's residential, it is my home, we go downstairs. It's over 1,400 square feet. It is a private gym, it is amazing, and I love it. I love it. I'm so blessed. My partner is like, yeah, keep expanding, do the things. So I'm having, if you will, an open studio or open house. And it's from 10 until 2. I think the catch going for me is you can get some tiny tattoos. Yeah, somebody's there doing flash tattoos, permanent jewelry, tons of raffles. So whether it's facials, salons, books, jewelry, it's all kinds of stuff. I have somebody doing some upper body release network for you for free. And then also my friend who does boudoir photography. She's not doing it in action, but you could have a conversation with her. Snacks, and just come see the space, be there. And then I'm hoping, my goal is that everything's gonna pop on social media, because of course I'm gonna be like, take your picture by this, and then tag me, and you get more raffles. And then you win more things. I know.
You know what? That would be a really good experience. Sounds like a really good experience. April 11th?
April 11th.
It's on a Saturday from 10 to 2, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you put that in your calendars.
You should. I would love all the ladies to come see me. And the winning part I just found out, my mom is coming. So they're gonna meet China. She real.
So hold on, not China the wrestler.
Nope, not China the wrestler.
Okay.
I know. That would have been kind of fun, though.
I mean, I had to ask.
During that time, it's like, well, it is also CHY. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's family name for us, actually.
So what's your website where they can find out more information about you, or how can the people
Different ways to connect. Yeah, so website is the www.liveitforward.com, but I'm going to spell it out for you. LIVEITFWD. So forward is short, right? So liveitforwardfwd.com. That's my website. I'd say Instagram's pretty easy too. So that handle is at liveitforward Coach MegS. All one word. Live It Forward FWD Coach MegS with an S.
We will have all that information for you in the description. Don't worry.
No, they got to memorize that.
Coach MegS. Coach MegS, I want to thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so much, Glenn.
Thank you for bringing this positive energy.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. Is there anything else you want to say?
I just want to tell you, teach you, keep moving forward. Again, it's not just a direction, it's a decision, and it becomes your decision to do.
And with that, we're out of here, y'all. See y'all later.
Bye.